Tonight, for a devotional thought, I want to pose a question for you. Do we serve God out of faith or out of fear? You know, life comes at us pretty fast. In the last 4 months in Putnam County, we've had several things that's come our way that's unexpected. The March tornadoes, certainly right on the heels of that is this COVID-19, which really has changed the entire country. And then, not so much in Putnam County, but in our country, we have rioting and looting and all the things that's going on in the cities around us. And because of that, it brings a lot of thoughts to our mind. And again, I ask the question, do we serve God out of fear of those things? Or do those things cause our faith to grow? So I want you to think about that. God makes a statement in Hebrews 13:5, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Scripture also says we shouldn't worry about these things. Don't worry about he that can destroy the body, or a storm that can destroy the body, or a virus that can destroy the body, but worry about him who can destroy both body and soul in hell. So are we on faith, or are we serving out of fear? Back in Jeremiah's time and some of the other prophets of that time period, 600 years BC, the country of Judah was destroyed because they failed to heed God's warning. God said, I sent you pestilence, I sent you famine, I sent you disease, I sent you sword, I sent you all kinds of things, and those things were sent to get attention. Maybe these things are sent today. Maybe storms, hurricanes, earthquakes, viruses. Maybe they're sent to get our attention. So maybe we need to be looking deeper than just on the surface of those physical things that come our way. When Jesus came to the disciples as they were in the sea, storm was brewing and they got afraid because they saw someone walking on the water. Peter said, Lord, if it's you, let me walk on the water. And Jesus said, come on, Peter. I'm paraphrasing. So Peter started walking on the water. And as long as he kept his eye on Jesus, Peter was walking on the water. But when he started looking around at the turmoil, the uneasiness, the waves, Peter started losing faith. He started serving out of fear, not faith. And as a result, Peter began to sink. And again, I ask the question, are we like Peter? Are we looking around at the things that are taking place that's current with us in our country? And are we afraid? And start serving more out of fear than out of faith? You know, we live our lives based on faith. We pull up to a traffic light. If our light's green, we continue on, hoping that the people that are adjacent to us, their light is red, that they're going to stop. We live on faith that they're going to stop. We cross a long bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, whatever that is. We have faith that the engineers have done a good job and that bridge is going to carry us to the other side safely. We have faith in doctors when we get sick. But again, do we have faith in God? We fear getting old. We fear death. We fear sickness. But again, we need to think about who is in charge of all these things. Jesus said if you had the faith of a mustard seed, you could say to this tree, be uprooted and cast over yonder. And that's what would happen. John Wayne is noted as saying, courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. That's having faith. Saddling up is having faith because you know that the cause that you're going to is greater than the danger that you're going to face. So I want to close tonight with this thought. God's with you. God has a plan. He says, I will be with you always, even to the ends of the earth. So as we look at the things around us tonight, think about it. Are we serving out of faith? Or are we serving out of fear?